हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू न्यू वीडियो अगेन। आज हम देखेंगे क्लास 12 कॉमर्स चैप्टर 1 नेचर एंड सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ मैनेजमेंट। पूरे कंप्लीट सॉल्यूशंस देखेंगे। बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए लेट्स बिगिन, फटाफट से शुरू करते हैं। Choose the correct option. Art of getting work done from others is known as directing. What type of activity is management? Universal. What is the method that puts knowledge easily into practice called art? What does management association frame for its own profession? Code of conduct. How many levels of management are there? 3. Who are included in top level management? Board of directors. What is the other name for bottom level management? Function level. Who among the following is not included in any of the level of management? Accountant. If planning is the brain of business, then what is organization structure? Which type of uh, which of the following is the function of marketing management? Product mix. Which of the following is not included in human resource management? Repairing and maintenance. Answer the following questions in one sentence each. What is management? Management is the art of getting things done through others. In which activities management is necessary? Management is required not only in business activity but also in all type of activities like religion, defense, society, politics, education, sports, etc. Which level of management has the supreme authority to manage the business? Top level management. What is other name of middle level of management? Officers level. Which level of management follows the order and instructions given by Chief Executive Officer? Middle level management. Which level of management does the function of machinery layout and repairing? Bottom level of management. What are the elements included in product mix? Appearance of the product, color of the product, size of the product, shape of the product, weight of the product, print on the product, packaging of the product, guarantee of work, after sales service, variety of product, etc. Give the full form of IIM, Indian Institute of Management. Give the full form of MBA, Management of Business Administration. Give the full form of CEO, Chief Executive Officer. ये चैप्टर्स से जो भी फार्मूलाज है MBA, CEO एंड मैनी मोर, वो जो फुल फॉर्म्स है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा पूछे जाते हैं एग्ज़ाम में. वो सारी चीज़ें जो है आप याद कर लीजिएगा. Answer the following questions in short. State any two functions performed at top level management. The top level or higher level management is the supreme authority for managing the enterprise. It consists of board of directors, managing directors, general manager, and chief executive officer. The top level management takes important policy decisions for the business unit. Functions of the top management: to lay down primary and subsidiary objective of business, the directors act as the trustees of the business enterprise. To select chief executive officer and higher officers and to assign them authority and responsibility. To sanction the budget for different departments of the business unit. To abide by law, to take care of interest of different stakeholders of the business, to take strategic decisions by making long-term plans, to analyze and resolve complex problems of management as per legal provisions, to draft plans for the enterprise, implement them and to survive them, to conduct functions like distribution of profit, dividend, reserve fund, reinvestment of profit, etc., to analyze reports of different activities and to instruct further activities accordingly. How does management benefit the society? Social benefit. A business is done while remaining in the society and for the interest of the society. Management makes uses of resources such as manpower, knowledge gained from the society, etc., available in the society and then work in the favor of society. When the business earns success, it in turn increases the wealth and welfare of the society. For example, with time, development and competition, business units produce goods and services at low cost for the people. This results into welfare of the entire society. What is planning? The process of selecting facts for obtaining the desired results and establishing interrelationships between them. as well as observing necessary activities for forecasting and anticipating the future of business is called planning. Planning, the first step of management. Planning consists of deciding well in advance as what work has to be done, who will do what, when, how to what extent, and when will the work be finished for achieving predetermined objectives. What is organization? Organizing or organization is a structure for assigning authority and responsibility among individuals for achieving business objectives. Business objectives, policy, programs, etc. are decided through planning, whereas organizing is done from executing the plans. Under organizing, various sections and groups of people are allotted various business activities so that the objective can be fulfilled. The structure of organization decides on matters like who will survive, who will have authority and responsibility of work, interrelationship among individuals, etc. What is coordination? Coordination, the task of maintaining coordination and harmony among the different functions carried out by different departments in the business unit, is called coordination. Although coordination is not a function of management, but it is required at each and every stage of management. It is necessary right from the following stage of controlling, who are introduced in the top level management: board of directors, managing directors, general managers, chief executive officers, etc. Which are the main elements of marketing management? The main elements are goods or services, physical distribution policy, price policy, increase in sale, packaging, etc. Discuss various elements of price mix. Price mix is an element of marketing mix. The product price must be reasonable to the purchases and also the organization must benefit from it. The elements that are in the price mix are credit policy, sales policy, wholesale or retail sale policy, discount, etc. Price plays a major role in the management to become successful. Discuss about staffing. Staffing. It is said that employees are arms and legs, limbs of unit. According to Dr. George Terry, staffing is concerned with availing and maintaining satisfactory manpower. Every business organization requires staff, hence, staffing is a very important function of management. An organization without staff is like a mere skeleton. Activities of all businesses depends on their staff. The functions of staffing is to recruit employees for the right position at the right time in the right number with the right qualifications. It also includes selection, training, transfer, promotion, dismissal, retirement, and welfare activities of employees. This function is carried out by Human Resource Department of the business organization. Staffing also monitors the output of work of each employee. It also listens to the problems of the employees. This helps in maintaining the enthusiasm and zeal of the employees. Enthusiasm for work and comfortable and encouraging work environment leads to increase in productivity and efficiency of the organizations. Today, staffing also includes manpower planning, human resource development, evaluation of work, job analysis, etc. It is a highly known fact that is satisfied staff is an invaluable asset of the business. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन ब्रीफ. अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया सो फटाफट से सब्सक्राइब कर दो. एक छोटी सी रिक्वेस्ट है. डिस्कस द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. Management has always held a central and an extremely important position in any activity. The success or failure of any business activity heavily depends on how it is managed. If a business unit has best of resources that do in all required qualities and quantities but are not managed properly, then this cannot be utilized with their full efficiency. This will lead to underperform of the unit. The importance of management can be understood in detail through the following points. First, necessary in every field. Use of management is not limited to business activities but also in each and every type of activities including religion, defense, society, politics, education, sports, etc. While managing an activity, the functions of management, namely planning, organization, direction, and control, are put into use. Second, optimum utilization of resources. Through management, optimum utilization of business resources such as land, capital, raw material, human, and machineries can be done. Proper management reduces wastage of resources and improves their efficiency. Accomplishment of objective. Management is a necessary for accomplishing objectives. Management makes optimum utilization of resources, which in turn helps to achieve business objectives. Fourth, useful for the success of business. The contribution of management in the success of a business unit is more compared to other elements. Success or failure of a business largely depends on management. The entire credit of a social scale industry rising into a large scale industry goes to management. Efficient management can also convert a loss making unit into a profit making unit. Fifth, increase in job opportunities. Efficient management can grow a small firm into a company, whereas on the other hand, insufficient management can lead to closer to full fledged development companies. Sixth, increasing profit. The main aim of business is to earn profit. Competent and proficient managers have to have in-depth knowledge about management and hold business skills. They make maximum and the most economic utilizations of available resources and earn maximum profit out of the business. Thus, management plays a key role in earning and increasing profit. 7. Social benefit. A business is done while remaining in the society and for the interest of the society. Management makes uses of resources such as manpower, knowledge gained from the society, etc., available in the society and then works in the favor of the society. When the business earns success, it in turn increases the wealth and welfare of the society. For example, with time, development and competition, business units produce goods and services at low cost for the people. This results into welfare of the entire society. National motive. Role of management is extremely important in utilizing untapped human resources and factors of production for the economic, social and national development of an economy. Question number 2. Explain management as a profession. Management as a profession. Profession is an activity where specialized knowledge in specific field is required and it is used for the welfare of the entire society. In return, a fee is charged. Doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants, engineers, etc. are professionals. Today's business management is also handled by people who are trained and expert in the field. In other words, they are true professionals. In this sense, management is also considered as profession. The profession of such people has following characteristics. First, requires specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is required for a profession. For example, a degree of LLB is needed for becoming a lawyer and a degree of MBBS, MD or MS is necessary for profession of a doctor. Similarly, degree of BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration, MBA, Master of Business Administration degree is necessary for the specialized knowledge of management. Second, increase in knowledge and research. The management professionals undergo several training and enrich their experience through work. This increases their knowledge and research capabilities as well as activities. Third, professional association. All professionals form their association. For example, there is associations of doctor, associations of lawyer, chartered accountants, etc. In the same way, there is also associations of management professionals. These associations provide education and training and update professionals with latest practice of management. IIM, Indian Institute of Management, is one of the finest management education institute of India. It is working at national and international level. This institute works for developing management professionals. There are also hundreds of universities and institutes that provide management training and education. Fourth, framing and implementation of code of conduct. Each professional association frames code of conduct for its members. It is mandatory for all members to follow the code of conduct. Moral responsibility. Moral responsibility is an important factor for all the professionals. All the professionals must be loyal to their professionals and they need to fulfill their moral responsibilities. For example, it is the moral responsibility of the chartered accountant to remain loyal to his clients and not disclose the financial information. Conclusion. For these characteristics, we can conclude that management has evolved and it is also yet evolving as independent profession for the benefit of individual, society and mankind. Question number 3. Explain functions performed by top level management. Top level or higher level management is the supreme authority for managing the enterprise. It consists of board of directors, managing directors, general manager, and chief executive officers. The top level management takes important policy decisions for the business unit. Functions of top management: to lay down primary and subsidiary objectives of business. The directors act as the trustees of the business enterprise, to select chief executive officers and higher officers and to assign them authority and responsibility, to sanction the budget for the different departments of the business unit, to abide by law and to take care of interests of different stakeholders in the business, to take strategic decisions by making long-term plans, to analyze and resolve complex problems of management as per legal provisions, to draft plans for the enterprise, implement them, and to survive them, to conduct functions like distribution of profit, dividend reserve fund, reinvestment of profit, etc., to analyze reports of different activities and to instruct further activities accordingly. Question number 4. Difference between level of management. Any 5 points you have to write. कोई भी 5 पॉइंट लिखने. So heading: top level management, middle level management, bottom level management. First, management and administration. So top level management, proportion of management is more and administration is less. Middle level management, proportion of management is less and administration is more. Bottom level management, proportion of management is too less and administration is the maximum. Second includes board of directors and general managers are included for formation of policy. Departmental officers, experts of various fields are included in it. Supervisors, jobbers, foremen are included in it. Third, authority and responsibility. Top level management, authority and responsibility both are more. Middle level management, comparatively less authority whereas responsibility is limited to departments only. Bottom level management, least authority while responsibility is limited to subdivisions only. Fourth, number of members. Top level management, less number of members at top level. Middle level, compared to top level, more number of members are more in middle level. Compared to top level and middle level, there are more number of members. Competence, all around development is required. Specialized knowledge is required. Requirement of knowledge for one own department and sub department. Question number 5. Discuss the importance of coordination. Importance of coordination. Coordination makes management functions like planning, organizing, directing, controlling, etc. effective. Coordination makes possible smooth functioning of all business activities. When there is proper coordination, then neither any work remains incomplete nor any works get duplicated. Coordination maintains harmony among various departments of management. Coordination enables to maintain a balance between order and time of business activities performed by various departments. Coordination enables accomplishment of pre-decided objectives. Question number 6. Discuss the importance of human resource management. Importance of human resource management. Efficiency of employees increases, profitability of the business increases, business prestige is maintained, higher standards are maintained for the quality of goods or services, feeling of oneness among employees is developed, maximum utilization of factors of production is possible, reduction in labor turnover rate occurs, job satisfaction among the employees enhances, employees get job satisfaction, which finally creates an environment of industrial peace. Question number 7. What are the functions of financial management? Financial management is the process of dealing with all the finance related functions of the business. The function of acquisition, utilization and allocation of capital is called financial functions or financial management. Finance is the lifeblood of business. No activity is possible without finance. Finance is required for the establishment, development, expansion and moderation of a business. Following functions are included in financial management: to estimate the financial needs of the business, to make financial plans keeping in mind the time duration, to prepare budget, to allocate funds and to various departments, to decide capital structure and to select source of acquiring capital, to carry out the procedure for acquiring the finance, to see that the acquired funds are properly utilized and to keep control over financial activities, to form financial policy, to plan for taxes, to make arrangement of assets. Answer the following questions in detail. Define management and explain its characteristics. Management. Management is the process of reaching organizational goals by working with and through people and other organizational resources. Following characteristics of management are to be kept in mind in order to understand the concept and nature of management. First, universal process. Management is a universal process, that is, it is required everywhere and anywhere. Whenever people work in group to accomplishment a desired objective, it needs proper management. Although management is a commercial term, its use is not limited to industries or companies. It is also used in various social and religious fields and activities like agriculture, army, education, etc. Each field and unit of department of that field makes use of management in its own way. Goal oriented activity. Management is a tool to attain a goal and not a goal itself. Every business unit is formed to achieve certain business and profit objectives. Proper management is extremely important to achieve these objectives in a competent and economical way. Third, group activity. Management is required when two or more people are working together to accomplish predetermined objectives. In this sense, management is a group or say collective activity. Fourth, continuous process. Management is a continuous process which keeps on going till the organization lasts. It is a quite difficult or even impossible to stop management of things, processes, and people as long as organization exists. Although management aims at attaining certain predefined goals, it cannot be stopped on attainment of goals unlike other goal-based activities. Once the previously set of goals are attained, new objectives and targets are set by the business unit. This keeps the management processes on and on. Thus, the cycle of defining objectives, achieving them, and redefining them goes on continuously. Fifth, human processes. Although management is a universal activity, it cannot be done without humans. The human element is the most significant and central element of management. Without men, there is no management. All other means of production are useless without men. Management is done by human being and for the human being. Sixth, decision process. Management has to continuously take decisions while managing business. Each and every work needed decision making. The organization has to put it into implementation. Thus, the process of decision is a function of management. Science, arts, and professions. The way science works only knows set of rules and principles. So management, hence many experts consider management as a science. On the other hand, management focuses heavily on managing man, that is people. Managing people is an art, and so management is also considered as art. Getting work done from man requires proficiency, intelligence, cleverness, and insight. So management is the art of getting work done. Today, business management is also handled by people who are trained and are expert in the field. In other words, they are through professionals. For example, professionals like lawyers, doctors, chartered accountants, etc. manage their work quite professionally. Similarly, people who give acquired knowledge in the fields of BBA and MBA are considered management professionals. Question number 2. Draw a diagram of different level of management. Also explain its functions. So this is a triangle of level of management. So on the top level management, board of directors, managing directors, general managers. Middle level management, departmental heads, production, sales, purchases, personal, finance. Bottom level management, supervisors, jobbers, foremen. Top level management. The top level management is the supreme authority for the management of an enterprise. Board of directors, managing directors, general manager, chief executive officers are included in this. Important policy decisions of business unit are taken by top level management. It is known as top level or higher level management. Functions. To lay down primary and subsidiary objectives of business, directors act as the trustees of the business enterprise to select chief executive officers and higher officers and to assign them authority and responsibility, to sanction the business prepared by the different departments, to abide by law and to take care of interest of different stakeholders of the business, to take strategic decisions by making long-term plans, to analyze and resolve complex problems of management as per legal provisions, Middle level management. The middle level of management is an important link between top level and bottom level of management. It consists of departments, officers, divisional officers, and experts of various fields. For example, production manager, sales head, purchase officer, finance manager, human resource management manager, account heads, etc. The middle level is also known as officers level. Functions to implement the order and instructions given by chief executive officers. Each departmental head prepares the budget for its department and presents it before the top level management for approval. The formulate policies, rules, and structures for the accomplishment objectives of the enterprise, to decide suitable methods for achieving these objectives, to analyze the methods, and also to decide appropriate measures, to take necessary steps to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of departmental activities, to make attempts to motivate the employees of the department, to keep it constant touch with the officers of the other departments and establish coordination, to focus on functioning of subdivisions, to supervise the working of the department, get information, provide directions, and provide information about progress and working of the department or to the top level management, to help the top level management in taking policy decisions. Bottom level management. The lowest level of management is an organization is called the bottom level or superiors level management. The decisions and policy taken by top level management are actually implemented by this level. Hence, this level is also known as functional operational level of management. This level of management includes supervisors, jobbers, foremen, etc. Supervisors working at this level are actually representatives of management. At this level, management there is more administrative work rather than managerial functions. All through bottom level of management is the lowest level of management. It plays a very important role in the business. Efficient and successful performance of this level leads to achievement of business objectives. This then provides support to the entire business functions, to supervise functions of employees, to maintain the discipline and morale of employees, to plan routine work of the respective department, to perform functions related to employees like transfer, promotion, training, etc., to get instructions, order, and program for the departmental officers to carry out the departmental functions, to perform the functions like layout, repairing, and maintenance of machinery, to make arrangement for necessary equipment, raw material, etc. for the workers, to solve the general problem of workers, to implement decisions and policies decided by the top level of management, to forward reports of various activities taking place at the bottom level, suggestions and complaints of employees to the middle level of management. Question number 3. Define coordination and explain characteristics of it. Coordination. The task of maintaining coordination and harmony among the different functions carried out by different departments in the business unit is called coordination. Although coordination is not a function of management, but it is required at each and every stage of management. It is necessary right for the planning stage of controlling. Characteristics of coordination. Coordination is required for all the activities right from planning to controlling. As a result, none of the management processes is possible without coordination. Coordination is required at every level of management. Success of coordination depends upon effective communication. Coordination is not possible without cooperation. Cooperation of employees engaged in different activities is necessary to maintain coordination among various activities of the organization. Coordination makes possible optimum utilization of business resources. Coordination is a part of every activity of management. Therefore, coordination is considered soul of management. Importance of coordination. Coordination makes management functions like planning, organizing, directing, controlling effective. Coordination makes possible smooth functioning of all the business activities. When there is a proper coordination, then neither any work remains incomplete nor any work gets duplicated. Coordination maintains harmony among various departments of management. Coordination enables to maintain a balance between order and time of business activities performed by various departments. Coordination enables accomplishment of predefined decided objectives. Question number 4. Define marketing management and explain its functions. Marketing management. In a broader sense, we can say that marketing management is the activity of providing goods or services from the producers to customers over and above exchange of goods with money. It is also includes market research, distribute methods, sales, promotions, storage, insurance, etc. The main elements of marketing management are goods or services forming physical distribution policy, price policy, increasing sale, packaging, etc. Marketing management studies the needs of customers and passes the information to the production department. The production department then produces goods or services that are needed by the customer, which are then finally made available to the customers. Thus, marketing management helps in satisfying the needs of a particular customer or group of such customers. It focuses on optimum utilization of resources and increasing the profitability of the organization. Marketing management also aims at creating demand for goods or services in the market. Functions of marketing mix. First, product or product mix. The marketing management gives inputs for taking decisions regarding development of new product or upgrading existing product. The input could be of the input could be for appearance, color, size, shape, weight, print, package, guarantee of work, after sales services, variety of product, etc. Second, price. In modern times, a customer expects availability of better quality of goods at reasonable rate. Therefore, utmost care should be taken while deciding the price of the product. The price decision includes the sales policy, credit policy, policy regarding discounts, wholesale or retail sale, and also commission to mandates, etc. Distribution mix include decisions regarding various ways of selling, like direct selling through the wholesaler, retailer, agents, as well as the problem related to the transportation, etc. Distribution mix is related to the size and scope of the business unit. Fourth, the main aim of promotion is to increase the sale. It includes advertisement, publicity, selling through salesmen, ways and means to attract customers and traders, etc. Through promotion mix is expensive, it leads to an increase in sale, which results into higher profitability. Question number 5. Define human resource management and explain its functions. Human resource management (HRM). Human resource management is the process which takes into consideration matters like proficiency, knowledge, intelligence, like and dislikes, personal development, necessities, etc. of employees, like integrates them with business objectives and channelizes the business towards the path of success and profitability. Every business unit takes care of its assets like land, business machinery, furniture, and vehicles. Employees working in the business unit are its live assets, therefore it is necessary to take care of them. Success of business depends on employees. Business objectives can easily and successfully achieved if their needs are satisfied, conducive environment is provided, and proper care is taken. Functions. Human resource management includes selection, training, promotion, and direction of the to the employee. Human resource management enables to accomplish business objectives by way of integrating them with individual objectives, business objectives. Basic functions of human resource management is to manage the employees as well as valuable assets of the business. It provides proper training and thus develops person for the job. Human resource management evaluates performance of employees and places them at the right position. Efficient management can reduce labor turnover rate and it can maintain skillful employees for a longer period in company. As part of human resource management, conducive atmosphere is provided to employees which ultimately boosts their enthusiasm and efficiency. The values of the company are maintained and business objectives are achieved. Question number 6. Define production management and explain its functions. Production management, the process which includes planning for production, deciding programs, maintaining coordination, direction, and keep control, is called production management. The process of converting naturally available raw material into consumable finished goods with the help of human efforts is known as production. Production management takes care that the goods and services produced are capable of satisfying the needs of the customer. Functions: to decide production plan, to undertake production research, to select product development as well as product mix, to select technology and machinery for production, to take decisions regarding selection of location for production as well as its layout, to estimate material and other needs for production, to to control production activity, to control product quality, to undertake activities for controlling expenditure, maintaining and increasing productivity, to introduce variety of products and simplify production process. दैट्स इट. सो मुझे उम्मीद है आप सभी को इस वीडियो से कुछ ना कुछ जानकारी मिली होगी. एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले. एंड तब तक के लिए बाय बाय. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में अगले वीडियो में.